Well, I'm at Accountex, it's day 2, and I'm here with Sharon Cooke of 2020 Innovation and Training. How are you, Sharon?
I'm good, Rob. How are you?
That's a big smile.
Well, I've been listening to your podcast. How exciting is it to meet you in person?
Bless you. Well, it is. It's good to meet in person. And are you getting that feel, Sharon, that people are happy to be back face to face?
Oh, fantastic. Yesterday in particular, the show was buzzing. We've had lots of activity on the stand and just walking around. I'm sure you're finding it as well. You can't walk from one side to the other without seeing people you know. And it's just lovely to be able to give the people a hug. And
well, seeing people
connect.
you know, you've been in this game a long time now. You know pretty much everybody and everyone and all the vendors and everything else, but you're new to 2020, so a new adventure for you.
New adventure. I've been at 2020 Innovation for 3.5 months now. Some days it feels like 3.5 weeks, some days it feels like 3.5 years, but no, it's been really, really good. I love this brand, I love how innovative it is. So yeah, we're working with accountants to help them grow their firms and really support their clients in the way they should be supporting their clients.
And 2020 have been at Accountex, I think, since the very beginning with Gordon and Ian and their heritage there, and they're still around. But you're going in a different direction now, aren't you? There's new direction. Tell us a bit about that.
Absolutely. I think as the accounting sector itself is evolving, our job is to evolve at a quicker pace.
Yes.
So we've got a great member base, and what we want to be doing is helping our members, like I say, progress their firms. So the speed of change at the moment is just staggering. And I think actually it might have been on one of the Accountancy Influence podcasters, one of your guests said about you can't strategize at the moment for more than 18 months. And
best practice is out the window.
Yeah.
Because what used to work doesn't work so much.
Absolutely. So with this scale of change and different strategies needing to be employed, what we want to be doing is working with our members, our clients, to help them put those plans in place themselves. And that means us being good enough for right now isn't enough. We want to be taking the firms into the future, working with all these vendors that are around today. What's the accountancy practice of 18 months going to look like, and what's the journey to get our members from where they are now to that point.
And you're looking to take accountants into the future. Are you dragging them there, or are they dragging you? Are they coming reluctantly?
There's of course a mix, isn't there? I think within any group of any businesses you get a mix from your traditionals, let's call it, to your very forward-facing, out there trying new things. You know, I've been working with a chap who's set up a new accountancy practice based purely on cryptocurrency.
Wow.
That's his niche, and he is driving that sector forward, and that's amazing to see. And we've got some other clients that, you know, they're great at what they do. They've got a solid client base, but they haven't yet been through the change that they're probably going to see over the next few years. So we've got to be flexible and have the right resources to deal with firm A through to firm Z and make sure we're doing the right thing. And as you know, Rob, my bag's tax. So what I found I'm really doing at 2020 in particular is we're doing the tax update session. So I'm going to go and do top 10 tax in the theatres at the moment. But what I'm trying to do is bring all this together so we know how much automation is coming into our industry, and any repetitive, straightforward task, it is going to be automated. It will be replaced by technology. But where a practitioner is up on the tax challenges that are ahead, the tax issues now, what tax certainly isn't is a one-size-fits-all technical area. So by using your tax skills to provide personalised, proactive advice, that is the bespoking that a firm can do to keep themselves relevant. So that's really what we're driving.
I'm picking up on the word relevant. Looking at the accountants as individuals, Sharon, what skills, attributes do you feel they need to develop to stay relevant and competitive over the next few years?
There's just so much, isn't there? So of course I'm going to say technical. If we're going to be providing these personalised proactive services, we've got to know what we're doing. But I think actually a really key thing for me at the moment is the people skills. Over the pandemic, we've all talked a lot about this concept of being kind. And being kind shouldn't be something we train in. I don't think it is something we train in, but I really just want to encourage people to be nice to colleagues, be nice to clients, be nice to peers. That moment of kindness, a 2-minute check-in, it means the world to someone. So that, I think, is a really important skill, and it links into that top issue at the moment of talent. A number of accountancy firms are struggling to bring people in. If you've got a great culture and you're supporting your teams, you're helping them develop as individuals, whether they see their career in 10 years' time with your firm or not, that makes you a good employer. That makes a nice culture within the office, and that's going to keep the people you've got and attract new people in.
And I've known you for many years, Sharon. You're super passionate and excited. But looking ahead to the next few years, what are you most excited about?
I think actually this scale of change. I think we've got this on video.
You like
for
the buzz of
future
change,
reference. I love it. So when we are, I think even in 3 years' time, if we look back at this video, if we look back at this Accountex today, I think we're going to be staggered at what the accountancy profession at that point is compared to what it is today. We are seeing it become more commercial. We're seeing the accountancy practices run like businesses. We're seeing private equity coming into this market to give new options for succession planning. It's a really, really exciting time.
Sharon Cooke, it's great that you're holding the hands of accountants and leading that charge into the future.
Rob Brown, it's great that you're here talking to us all.
Thanks for talking to. Bye-bye.